In my previous videos, I showed you how to upload and download files from your server in WordPress. But some people have asked, is there an easier method instead of using the FTP or your CPanel? And yes, there's a plugin called File Manager. Okay, let's do a quick install of this free plugin. Go to Add New, type in File Manager. Okay, misspelling there, File Manager. There you go. Now there are other file managers called Advanced and another file manager, but I'm only familiar with this particular one we're installing. It has over 400,000 installs. So activate it. And once activated, it should be listed in your plugins list. Let's scroll down and there it is. File Manager. WP File Manager. After you have activated your plugin, on your left column of your dashboard you see a folder called WP File Manager. Click on it and it opens up all the files and folders on your server for your website. Just like any file manager. Now there's an icon to upload files, icon to download. You can delete a file. You can even change the look. Here's the icon view. And just like a text editor, you can change the appearance. Here's a dark theme, which I like. Let's take a look at the gray theme. Okay. Let's go back to the default look. Now let's try downloading a file. Let's pick a HDXS file. Right click and hit download or use the icon. So let's download the file. There you go, it's downloaded to your computer. Now to upload a file, click on the upload icon. Dialog box opens. You can drag your file right into that box, or you can click select file and find the file that you want in your folder. And there's the HDXS file, and click open. It will upload your file back to your server. As simple as this plugin is, I prefer to use as few plugins as possible. So I would rather use a FTP client or even use a CPanel. Okay, I'll be using Filezilla in this example. On your server, on your main server, you should see the sitemap.xml file. So we need to drag it to your desktop or right click and hit download on Filezilla. Okay. Then it's a small file, so it should download very quickly. Okay, we are now ready to edit this file. Now we are ready to upload the sitemap file back to the server. Either drag it to your right or right click and click upload, and where it says override, say OK, and there you go. Now let's take a look at a typical cPanel. They all should look similar. So to file your file manager, scroll down to Files, File Manager, and if it has it, you should click Show Hidden Files to show all hidden files like the HEXS file. But many times it will not work, as I'll show you in a few seconds. Now we're looking at all the files for this particular website. There you see the folders. And yes, you notice one thing, even though we click show hidden files, it still does not show the htaccess file. That's why in certain instances I do not like to use the CPanel. But it has all the necessary tools for you to download or manipulate the file. Download, upload. You can rename the file name, or you can right click and download it. It even has a code editor, but code editors and some of these CPanels do not work at all, and I think this is one of them. Yeah, that's why I always prefer to download the file and do my editing in a legitimate text editor like VS Code Studio. So there's the WP config file. But there you go, CPanel.